Nothing in the theaters this weekend, so we stayed home and cuddled and watched Triple Frontier.
Whoa, we did not. We didn't cuddle. Hello, it's the fourth act. I'm Alex.
And I'm Phil.
And Triple Frontier is hitting Netflix this weekend, and also some theaters, depending on where you are, directed by J.C. Chandor and starring Ben Affleck and Oscar Isaac.
Mm-hmm. Pedro Pascal and Charlie Hunnam.
And this is our Agree-Disagree segment.
Yep. In front of us, we've written down 3 points each, our biggest takeaways from the movie. We're going to take turns going back and forth, and if we agree, there'll be a little check mark above our head. If we disagree, there'll be a big red X.
Me first. Not a bad movie, but also kind of just...
I hate it when you start with that.
5 assholes stealing from another asshole.
No, disagree.
Only to come to terms with the fact that they're assholes.
Disagree. They only murdered the farmers, not just... Oh, no, wait, stop it.
But they did.
No. Oscar Isaac and Ben Affleck approached them and was like, hey, you guys got to step back. That's our property. And the farmer's like, no, you guys are DEA. No, you screwed up. And then the farmer made a move with a knife or a gun or whatever it was. I didn't really see it in the film. And Ben Affleck took a shot.
It was a knife. They could have de-escalated. They didn't have to shoot the guy. Ben Affleck was trigger happy in this movie.
He was not trigger happy.
Yes, he was.
Ben Affleck was a family man. Like, he had regrets about his family. Like, you felt bad for these characters. Pedro Pascal's character had a drug problem.
Look, the best villains are the ones that you can understand, right? I get why they're assholes. I understand, and I like that about them. They're not the good guys, though.
But I don't think he was an asshole. He cared very, very deeply for that woman. Gave her the money, helped her brother.
Yeah, and she was very underdeveloped.
I just don't think that...
There's a lot of testosterone in this movie. I don't know. I felt like they're assholes, but we can move on.
I like how the heist was their downfall. I mean, the heist happened really quickly, but I like how the heist, because they took all that money, that led to their entire path being changed off course, right? Because with the heist, you plan it out. It's supposed to go, according to plan. And all of the problems that arose was from within their group, from within their choices.
And you like that? I
like that.
Disagree.
Oh my god.
They're so cut and dry, yeah, we're good at this, we know what we're doing, we did our homework. He had that whole binder of homework. It was hard for me to believe that they would be that irresponsible and take what they said beforehand was too much weight to get over.
Yes.
And they did it anyway, it'll make it. It was fine.
But I like how, like I said, it was their downfall. Because a lot of heist films, the problems come from an outside element, like someone chasing them or
it wasn't an outside element. It was their decision.
Them. Yeah, it was their downfall.
That's bad. It doesn't. That shatters their character persona to me.
To me, I think that was interesting.
Why did they? Why the mule died, and I'm very sad about it.
I'm sad too. Actually, that was really sad.
Those poor mules. They didn't have to. They had no choice in the matter. We watched it tumble down, and they were walking with their heads under the water. I feel
very
so bad
realistic
for those mules.
when the mule fell off the cliff.
I feel so bad for them.
Yeah, no, it was. Ben Affleck was an asshole about it. It was just. Let's just have a moment of silence for the mule in the movie. The mule that passed. Silence. Speaking of death, I like how Ben Affleck died.
Yeah, I like that. I agree.
Yeah, it was a nice twist.
I didn't expect them to go there, and it happened, and I was like, oh, wow.
Right? And I mean, he's the only one that had a family.
Yeah. Somebody forgot the apple boxes on set or something. As Oscar Isaac, he's really short next to Ben Affleck. He's right here. Get the guy something to stand on.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That adds to the realism. Is it? Oscar Isaac is short and Ben Affleck's tall and bulky. What's the big deal about that?
It adds to the realism?
Yeah, they're all different people. People come at different heights, you moron.
That's not realism. That just takes me out of it.
No, they're both soldiers.
I'm not paying.
You are 4 feet and 8 inches tall.
I'm looking at how Oscar Isaac is here, and I'm not paying attention.
You're on a stool. You are literally on an apple box yourself because you're so short. See?
You look, bigger in the movies.
I like the ending. I like how they're left with $5 million. You saw this money, this $250 million deplete to almost nothing. They walk away with $1 million each, basically, and then they all make this noble attempt at putting all their money together and putting it in a trust fund for Ben Affleck's family. So I like that. That was really, really nice.
Yeah, I agree.
I even like the coordinates. I even like the little teaser, or little, not post-credit scene, but the little tag at the end of hey, here's the credits. Or no, here's the credits. Here's the coordinates where the money was left behind.
I disagree then.
What? Don't take away my check mark. No, you agree with that point.
Disagree. That ruined it. Ruined the growth. The whole point was the money is not important. It's the bonds that they have.
I think every character grew except for Oscar Isaac. Right?
That's not a good thing.
I don't think it's a bad thing or a good thing.
He was
I
probably
think
more main character than Ben Affleck.
I liked it because it set up the idea that like if this ended up being a sequel or like a spin-off, you could see the film where like how the money got lost.
Quadruple frontier. Here are some extra points that we will neither agree or disagree on, but
Well,
we will just
we
read
will.
them through. More Pedro Pascal, please.
I agree.
More Pedro Pascal.
He was underutilized in this film.
The Viper didn't get enough time on Game of Thrones. I just want to see more of him in general. I really liked
Really
the
good.
moment that Ben Affleck had with his daughter. I love you. I miss you. Like that, so little does so much to propel a character
Oh yeah,
forwards.
definitely. And I like how it was very like Lone Survivor-esque. It was just a different heist film from the beginning. I mean, the heist took place in the first like 30 minutes, and then they were just kind of like physically carrying this money through the mountains. It was just cool to watch overall. You don't know this, but I do my research. This film was actually like in development for like almost a decade, since like 2010. Catherine Bigelow was supposed to direct it. Let me just list off all the names that were attached to this project. Tom Hanks,
What?
Johnny Depp,
What?
Will Smith,
Okay, let's see.
Channing Tatum, Tom Hardy,
Okay.
Mahershala Ali,
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg, and Casey Affleck at one point.
What?
There's eight. Like, that's like
Wait. Was Casey Affleck ever on at the same time as
Casey
Ben
Affleck, I think, was on it at the same time as Ben
I
Affleck,
would
and
have
then
loved to have seen that. Let us know in the comments what your ideal cast would have been for this movie.
yeah, right. Tom Hanks.
If you like this video, we'll be doing more. This is a weekly segment, agree or disagree, for every new movie once a week.
Next week is us.
Yes, and please like and subscribe.
Or
like and
don't.
subscribe.
Don't.
Bye.